MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Colorado Rockies and the Chicago Cubs. Stay tuned for Cubs baseball next. Justin Steele gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low threes. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low threes in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come into this one looking to make amends for a loss last time out that put an end to a 7-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
First delivery to him on the way. Chris Bryant comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit softly on the ground to first. Bellinger's got it, and there's out number 2. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. We all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
Stepping in now, Nolan Jones. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Now the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Peter Lambert will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Alan Trejo has come into the ball game now as he takes over as the new third baseman. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now a pitch on the way. Too high, 1-0. These Rockies guys, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
The 1-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Now the 2-0. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Suzuki is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. Solo shot here to left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0. plate now, Patrick Wisdom. A ball and no strikes. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I can't tell you how big a pitch that is right there to be called the ball. 2-0 as an offensive player, man, it's almost 70% fastball. 1-1, he opens up the entire arsenal to get you out.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Wisdom, base runner at first with 1 out. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only 1 out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well, so it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
At the plate, Dansby Swanson. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, that grounder caught him. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. And that'll bring in Miguel Amaya as he'll lay off a curveball up in the zone for a ball 1-0. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He can't get to it. This one's down. And a relay home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room. But that double, they're at 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
Standing in now, Miles Mastroboni. A quick glove at third, and there are two gone. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Mike Tauchman stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Comes set, the 0-1.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and a couple of men left. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 3 and the Rockies nothing. Leading off the inning, Alan Trejo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
The 1-0.
Ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
That is it. The center fielder, Brent Doyle.
At the plate, Brent Doyle, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Nobody out, runner on first. chopped to third. Tough to get to. He's got it. One there. On to first, and they get the double play.
That is fifth. The second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And Ryan McMahon digs in to bat next. Here comes the first pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. In his career, McMahon is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Now the 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one finds the target on the outside corner. 2-2. Now here's the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They trail it here 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be the pitcher, Justin Steele.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ball 1.
And that misses for ball 1. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Swing, and he pops him up. Rogers has a play, and that's the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And let me tell you about outfielder Chuck Nasty, Charlie Blackmon. One of the best in the business out there, covering a ton of room in the outfield, gap to gap, with one of the most accurate arms in the game.
So now to the plate, Ian Happ. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. He went down swinging to start the home first. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Happ with a 2-1 count now. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Going back is the center fielder, still ranging back, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate now, Suzuki.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. before the 0-1 pitch. A quick stoppage as he steps out. And now a pitch on the way. A ball and a strike. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
The batter, number 16.
Now in the box, Patrick Wisdom. He drew a walk his first time up. Pitch on the way. Hit high and deep out to left field. Jones has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 4-0 Chicago. So digging in now, Elias Diaz, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And that misses 1-1. Two balls and a strike. Hard hit toward the hole. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Brendan Rodgers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Chopped to third, but a foul ball. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Now the 1-1 pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Rogers is retired, 2 down now.
Batting 9.
In now for Colorado, Peter Lambert, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way.
Nope, outside. Aye.
The 1-1.
Got to take your hat off to the pitcher right here. He's throwing a little pesky at bat at him right here. Could have easily just took 3 pitches and walked back to the dugout.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the 3rd inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. Within the league, they ranked among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
The 1-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Stepping into the box, Dansby Swanson. Here's the first pitch to him. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Swanson has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and in at the plate digs Miguel Amaya. From the belt, kicks and deals. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
2 balls, no strike.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Runners on first with 1 down. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. The 2-1 home. Now a throw over, and they got him. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. And look out, that's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Digging in, Miles Mastrobuoni, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 2-0 pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Into the box now, Mike Tauchman.
And it's grounded just foul down the line.
So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Tauchman is a batting line residing in the 230s.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Tauchman stands 6'2" as you see him in the left-handed batter's box. He was taken in the 10th round back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 19.
First pitch of the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Up next for Colorado, the first baseman, Chris Bryant.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Nolan Jones.
Now to the plate, Nolan Jones. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Jones stands at 6'4" tall, bats left, throws right. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. The 1-1.
Ball 2.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Grounded up the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. And he is in there.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole. Period. The end.
Stepping in now, Alan Trejo. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 4-1 game. Now batting, Brent Doyle comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Runners off for second. Pitch misses. The throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Cubs are on top 4-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Leading off.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The pitcher.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Steele.
Justin Steele is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. And that misses. 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And he got him.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Ian Happ swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Lifted down the line in left. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Suzuki. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And there's ball 2 now. The 2-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Ryan McMahon. Fouled off. Now another 1-2. Hard hit ball to short.
Swanson brings it in.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Elias Diaz.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the catcher, Elias Diaz. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Just above the zone that time. Looked like a misfired sinker. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 7.
Striding in once again, Brendan Rodgers looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Happ is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They trail it 4-1. Stepping into the box, Patrick Wisdom hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
1-0 the count. Bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw on to first, and 1 third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Cody.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Blackman going back at the track, the wall, gone. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. Number 10 for him on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the third homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Now the 3-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Doyle will wait on it. And he's got it for out number 2. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And as you see right there, that total puts them in the 14th spot, otherwise known as second to last in the NL. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in at the plate digs Miguel Amaya. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's out. No, that's low.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And the pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. 5 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Bullet back up the middle. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 5-1. Alaris Montero will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Alaris Montero.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And that's waved at and missed. 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Lined but speared on a hop.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The right fielder.
Good range showing off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Digging in once again, Charlie Blackmon, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he lays off here as well. It's 2-0 now to the Colorado right fielder. Here's a little chopper up the middle, scooped up, and there are 2 away now.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Here's Chris Bryant now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
You know, your offense just throws a number up on the board for you. The last thing you want to do is go out there and not throw a donut up for the boys. He was able to get those first 2 outs so quick, but now with a hit and a single, he finds himself in a little bit of trouble.
In now, Alan Trejo. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 2 left for Colorado. They're down here 5-1. Connor Siebold will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Connor Siebold.
So striding in, Miles Mastrobuoni. He singled his last time up.
For the Cubs, The second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Now batting.
Digging in, Mike Tuchman. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Two and one. Three and one.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Now the pitch. And yeesh, not the kind of swing you're looking for. 3-1 as it runs to a full count now. 3-2. Now a swing and a miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2. Now at the plate, Justin Steele getting the hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, inside.
The 1-0 delivery.
Hey.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 2 out, nobody on. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
The left fielder, number 8,
Ian Happ will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Brent Doyle. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Hit high and deep to left field. Back on it is the left fielder, still going back. Into the bleachers and out of here. Here's Ryan McMahon now. As he'll take a look at his sinker here, too low for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. The 1-1 home. Line drive, base hit to right.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Julian Merriweather comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Elias Diaz the next to hit. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Merriweather has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them.
No, he's not, Matty V, but what he does do, he does a great job of missing barrels of the bats. He changes speeds, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Not overpowering, but he knows how to pitch.
First pitch on its way. Brendan Rodgers is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. From the stretch, skied into very shallow right. Suzuki is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Harold Castro will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 30, Harold Castro.
And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. In there, 1-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 2 out with the man at first. And another foul ball. The 3-2 one more time, and he fouls this one off. The next 3-2, and he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Charlie Blackmon. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2-1 after the foul ball there. 2 down, runners at first and second. To 2-2 now. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Popped him up. Umaya waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
With the Rocks. Matt Koch will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
54.
Now at the plate, Suzuki. First offering on its way.
0-1.
Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Fastball well outside. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Ready for another chance? Patrick Wisdom. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Blackman has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting. The first baseman.
Standing in, Cody Bellinger. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 1-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out. And that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Has a look, now the pitch. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Chris Bryant. Now here it comes. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike two. Here now the 2-2.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
You froze him on the fastball there. Chris Bryant is retired to kick off the inning. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Luke Little.
First delivery to him on the way. Nolan Jones is at the plate as he looks at ball one.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Hap is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Alan Trejo. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Suzuki will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies, and the deficit remains 5-2. Brent Suter is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Amaya. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it. Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
Tried to get him to bite on that curveball, but no luck. It'll be interesting to see what he goes with now with the count even at 2-2.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. This is on the ground over to first. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping up to the plate, Mike Tauchman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1. Hey.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
High that time with the slider, taken for a ball. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Rogers picks it up, and the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Brent Doyle, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Yeah, and that last at-bat, Manny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Adbert Alzolay takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
And batting in the 8th spot, number 73, Adbert Alzolay. Now playing center field and batting 9, number 52, Pete Armstrong.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. Count 1-0.
Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Into the box now, Ryan McMahon. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball left up front.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
On to first, and the Rockies are now down to their final out of the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Elias Diaz stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
5-2 the final today. The Cubbies hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Justin Steele earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Adbert Alzolay hammers down the save, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Rockies, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.